his Hall of Fame induction speech, Bill Walton said, "The concept of team has always been the most intriguing aspect of basketball to me." So it would seem that he and John Wooden would have no disagreements with each other in their 3 years together at UCLA. But we all know differently that you were not the easiest guy to coach for Coach Wooden. As a matter of fact, I think I heard a story about you being told to get your hair cut and then you rebelling and then him saying to you, saying, "Oh, that's fine. You want to keep your hair? That's fine. We'll see you later. Don't worry about coming back." How true is that?
Boomer, I was Coach Wooden's easiest recruit. I wanted to go to UCLA so badly. We grew up in a house without a television set. We had the radio. We had the LA Times. One of my neighbor buddies, he got a television set. And so I got to see UCLA play. And the first championship game played out here on the West Coast in 1965 when Gail Goodrich went for 42 points. My dream, little Billy, was to go to UCLA. And I was John Wooden's easiest recruit. But I became his worst nightmare. And I drove the poor guy to an early grave at 99 because I always wanted to know why. Why I had to cut my hair, why I had to shave, why I had to wear the clothes he wanted me to wear, why Nixon was president, why we were in Vietnam, and why the cheerleaders couldn't be in my hotel room on the road trips. This was his look. He would sit there because he was an English teacher by profession. That's what he really loved, who happened to be a basketball coach. But baseball was his true love. But he was a better basketball player, and he turned out to be just a brilliant coach. And he could have taught anything. He wouldn't have even need to know the subject, and he could have taught it because he knew how to teach and he knew how to learn.
He had to come and bail you out of jail.
Yeah.
What was that like? And what was that for?
I had been arrested at a peace rally. We believe in peace, and we believe in love, and we were members of the Summer of Love, and we were members of the rallies for peace, much the way the rallies are going on right now. People want peace in their lives, and they do not want to be killed. And I stand with Black Lives Matter. I abhor police brutality, and I abhor violence, and I abhor racism, and all those evils. I just want no part of that. And we have to fight. We have to protest. We have to demonstrate to eliminate that stuff from our lives. And I was at one of these peace rallies because we wanted peace. And what was going on with Nixon and over in Southeast Asia was unacceptable. And so when I got arrested, Coach Wooden had to come and bring me back to campus from the jailhouse. And so was there a long and an arduous car ride. When I was 18 years old, you did not want to be alone in the car with the coach coming home from the jail.
I was going to say, what were the words of wisdom that he passed on to you that day?
Oh, he was mad as can be. There were not words of wisdom. This was anger, and this was instructional direction and guidance from the coach about what to do. And I finally said, "Hey, look, you can say what you want, coach, but those are my friends, and those are my buddies, and those are my peers, and those are my classmates who are coming home from Southeast Asia in body bags and wheelchairs. And so we're not just going to sit here and say this is all fine. No, man, we're going to do whatever we can to stop this." And so he finally said, "Well, Bill, I don't agree with this war either. But instead of getting arrested at these peace rallies, what you should do is write letters." And I looked at him and I said, "That's ridiculous."